What if I told you power isn't about being the strongest, it's about being the smartest player in the room? Most people think success comes from hard work alone. But the truth, there's a hidden game happening around you in college, business, friendships, even social media. And if you don't understand the rules, you're already losing. Today, I'm breaking down the 48 laws from the 48 laws of power, not just what they are, but how they actually work in real life. No boring theory, just real talk, real examples, and some straight-up savage truths. Let's get into it. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always make the person above you feel important and respected. If you show too much talent or intelligence, they may feel insecure and see you as a threat. For example, in a workplace, if you constantly try to prove you are smarter than your boss, it can create tension. Instead, support them and let them feel in control. This does not mean you should hide your skills forever, but be smart about when and how you show them. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. It may sound surprising, but sometimes friends can become jealous or competitive. Because they're close to you, they know your strengths and weaknesses. On the other hand, a former enemy may work harder to prove loyalty. The lesson here is not to avoid friendships, but to stay aware and not depend blindly on anyone. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. If people know exactly what you are planning, they can stop you or work against you. It is often better to move quietly and reveal your plans only when necessary. For example, if you are working toward a goal, do not announce every step. Focus on execution. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Talking too much can reduce your impact. The more you speak, the higher the chance of saying something unnecessary or weak. Strong and confident people usually speak clearly and briefly. Silence, when used properly, can make you look more thoughtful and in control. Law 5. Guard your reputation. Your reputation is like your identity in society. If people respect you, opportunities come easily. But once your reputation is damaged, it is very difficult to rebuild. So always act in a way that protects your image and credibility. Law 6. Attract attention. If people do not notice you, your efforts may go unseen. You need visibility to grow. This does not mean showing off in a negative way. Instead, present yourself confidently and make your work visible. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you. Use the knowledge and skills of others wisely. Teamwork can help you achieve goals faster. However, this should not mean exploiting people. The key idea is efficiency. Use available resources smartly. Law 8. Make others come to you. When you chase people constantly, you lose control. But when people come to you, you have more power in the situation. Build value, skills, knowledge, or opportunities so others naturally approach you. Law 9. Win through actions, not arguments. Arguments often create ego clashes and resentment. Even if you win an argument, you may lose respect. Instead, prove your point through results. When people see success, they accept it without resistance. Law 10. Avoid negative people. Emotions spread easily. If you spend too much time with negative or unlucky people, it can affect your mindset. Surround yourself with positive, motivated individuals who encourage growth. Law 11. Make people depend on you. When people rely on you, your value increases. If you're easily replaceable, your importance decreases. So, build unique skills and become someone others need. Law 12. Use honesty and generosity wisely. Being kind and honest at the right time builds trust. It can open doors and create strong relationships. But do not overdo it. Balance is important. Law 13. Appeal to self-interest. When asking for help, explain how it benefits the other person. People naturally respond faster when they see personal gain. For example, instead of saying, "Help me," say, "This will also help you achieve your goal." This makes your request more effective and practical. Law 14. Act like a friend, think like a strategist. Be friendly and approachable, but also observe carefully. Understand people's behavior, habits, and intentions. This helps you avoid being misled and allows you to respond wisely in different situations. Law 15. Crush problems completely. If you leave a problem half-solved, it can return later and create bigger trouble. It is better to handle issues fully the first time. For example, ignoring a small conflict today may turn into a major problem tomorrow. Law 16. Use absence to increase value. If you're always available, people may stop appreciating your presence. Sometimes stepping back makes others realize your importance. When something is less available, its value increases. Law 17. Be unpredictable. If people can easily guess your next move, they can control you. By being slightly unpredictable, you keep others alert. This creates respect and prevents manipulation. Law 18. Do not isolate yourself. Staying alone may feel comfortable, but it limits growth. You miss opportunities, ideas, and connections. Being connected with people helps you learn and expand. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Every person is different. Some people are calm, while others react quickly or emotionally. Before acting, understand their nature so you avoid unnecessary conflicts. Law 20. Do not commit too quickly. Do not rush to take sides in every situation. Staying neutral gives you time to think and observe. It also keeps your options open and protects you from making wrong decisions. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Sometimes, acting like you know everything can make people defensive, Instead, it's smarter to act a little less informed so the other person feels kind of smarter and more confident. When people feel superior, they relax and start sharing more than they should. That gives you an advantage without any direct conflict. Just don't overdo it. You're not trying to look dumb, just calm and observant. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. There are moments when fighting back right away can actually make things worse. In those situations, it's better to step back and kind of let things go for now. This doesn't mean you're giving up forever. You're just saving your energy, avoiding damage, and waiting for a better time to act. Sometimes, patience really is stronger than resistance. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. If you spread your energy everywhere, your results get weak. Instead, focus on one main goal at a time. When you put all your time and effort into one thing, your chances of success go way up. Think of it like sunlight. When it's focused, it becomes powerful. Same thing with your effort. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Being socially smart is a big deal. You got to know how to act around people without creating unnecessary problems. That means showing respect, avoiding pointless arguments, and choosing your words carefully. Good relationships matter more than being right all the time. If you handle people well, growth becomes much easier. Law 25. Recreate yourself. You don't have to stay stuck in one version of yourself. You can change, improve, and build a new identity anytime. If something isn't working, don't just accept it. Adapt and move forward. Successful people are always evolving, not staying in the past. It's all about growth. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Your image matters a lot. Try to stay away from unnecessary drama, blame, or messy situations. Even if something goes wrong, handle it smartly so your reputation stays safe. People trust those who seem controlled and responsible. So yeah, keep things clean. Law 27. Create a following. People naturally follow confidence and strong ideas. If you can build trust and belief, people will support you. Clear communication and consistency really matter here. But don't misuse this. Power comes with responsibility. Use it wisely. Law 28. Interaction with boldness. Hesitation makes people doubt you. But when you act boldly, it creates confidence and impact. Even if you're not 100% sure, taking action with courage usually works better than overthinking. People respect confidence, so go for it. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Before you start something important, think it through. Ask yourself what could go wrong and what comes next. Planning ahead helps you stay ready for anything. It reduces surprises and mistakes. Smart planning saves a lot of trouble later. Law 30. Make your efforts look effortless. Even if you're working really hard behind the scenes, don't show all of it. When things look easy, people respect your skill more. It creates this image of confidence and control. You look more capable. That's the goal. Law 31. Control the options. Instead of giving people complete freedom, guide their choices. Give options that all work in your favor. This way, they feel like they're choosing, but you're still in control. It's a smart way to manage situations. Subtle, but powerful. Law 32. Appeal to people's fantasies. People don't just follow logic. They follow emotions and dreams. If your ideas connect with what they want or imagine, they're more likely to support you. Inspiration works better than plain facts. So present things in a way that feels exciting. That's what attracts people. Law 33. Discover weaknesses. Everyone has some kind of weak point. It could be emotional triggers or habits. If you understand these, you can handle people better. Some people need appreciation, others react to criticism. Knowing this gives you an edge. Law 34. Act like a king to be treated like one. The way you carry yourself matters a lot. If you act confident and calm, people treat you with respect. It's not about ego, it's about self-worth. Speak clearly, stand strong, and value yourself. That energy reflects back from others. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing can make or break everything. Even the right move at the wrong time can fail. So observe and wait for the right moment. Sometimes doing nothing is the smartest move. When the time is right, act. Law 36. Ignore what you cannot have. Some things are just out of your control. If you keep thinking about them, it drains your energy. Instead, move on and focus on what you can do. This keeps your mind clear and helps you grow faster. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. People remember what they see. Strong visuals and presentation make a big impact. If you present something in a powerful way, it sticks. Confidence and creativity matter here. Make it memorable. Law 38. Think as you like, behave like others. You can think differently, that's fine, but don't always show it openly. Sometimes it's smarter to adjust your behavior to the situation. This avoids unnecessary conflict. Stay smart, not loud. Law 39. Stir emotions carefully. Emotions are powerful. If you understand them, you can handle situations better. But reacting emotionally can cause problems. So stay calm and controlled. Think before you react. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing valuable is truly free. Free things often come with hidden costs, you know. It's better to earn things yourself. That builds confidence and independence. It makes success feel real. Law 41. Avoid stepping into big shoes. Trying to copy someone very successful doesn't always work. You might lose your own identity. Instead, learn from others but create your own path. Originality matters more. That's how you stand out. Law 42. Remove the source of problems. Fixing small issues again and again is tiring. Instead, find a main cause behind them. Once you solve the root problem, everything else gets easier. It saves time and effort. Think deeper. Law 43. Win hearts and minds. Forcing people creates resistance, but understanding them builds trust. When people feel valued, they support you naturally. Connection is stronger than control, so build trust first. Law 44. Mirror others. Sometimes reflecting someone's behavior can influence them. It helps create connection or awareness. It's kind of like showing them themselves. But don't overdo it. Keep it natural. Law 45. Introduce change slowly. Sudden changes can scare people. They need time to adjust. So take it step by step. Gradual change feels easier and more natural. That's how you avoid resistance. Law 46. Do not appear too perfect. Looking perfect all the time can make others uncomfortable. It can create jealousy too. Showing small flaws makes you more real. People connect better that way. Stay human. Law 47. Know when to stop. Going too far can ruin everything. Even success can turn into failure if you push too much. Know when enough is enough. Stopping at the right time is smart. Balance is key. Law 48. Be flexible like water. Life keeps changing, and you gotta adjust with it. If you stay rigid, you'll struggle to keep up. Being flexible helps you handle different situations better. Just like water adapts to any shape, you should too. That's how you survive and grow long-term. All right, y'all. That's a wrap for today. Hope this audiobook summary gave you a whole new perspective on power, people, and the way the game really works. If you enjoyed this, stick around for more crazy book summaries coming soon. Stay sharp, play smart, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.